In a central location at Briwongal is a farmer. His home is on the southern extremity of his rather large holding. A few years ago, residents were pleased to hear that his son, Jack, had returned to the property with his wife and young children, and he farmed part of the property, the part we are concerned with this evening in this recording. Jack had great plans for the future. He expressed his enthusiasm for minimum till, less chemical use, and indeed on the ABC radio outlined his progressive plans for a worm farm. He seemed to be a modern farmer. Residents looked forward to his healthy and progressive future. Regrettably, Jack's plans did not eventuate, and residents noticed his departure about 18 months ago. In recent weeks, Briwongal residents came to learn that the Photon Group, as they call themselves, had been making their own plans for the past 12 or 18 months, and just before 6 September this year, Photon announced its plan to apply to the New South Wales Government Planning and Environment Department for approval to install close to 400,000 solar panels on the same land, right in the heart of Briwongal. The panels are anticipated to last 20 to 25 years, and so Photon had sought and obtained from the farmer a lease for that period and for that purpose. Instead of a young farmer's progressive farming of the land, it is proposed to fill the 500 acres with 250 football fields worth of solar panels. The proposed location is not only on the land that I have just described, but it is on the northern extremity of this owner's property, and so as far away from his backyard as possible, but right in the front yard of many residents' homes. Those residents include his brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and also his niece's home. In the 1980s, the same owner tried to sell part of his property to a pine mill. Residents took the view that this was totally incompatible with the area. Happily, the then local Labor Minister, Mr Mick Clough, agreed and joined in with residents to stop that development. The development was of course not lost to the region. It went to Oberon, an appropriate place, and the industry has continued since that time. In this presentation, you will learn that all that is needed to cause the disruption in the community that has occurred here is an under-resourced and or uninformed proponent and an owner who succumbs to a pot of money. Residents have now been flung into a fight for their future and arguably a fight for our country's future.